school and then it bloomed into doing restaurants, and now I'm a chef at the Pantry in Fairfield, Connecticut. It's a specialty food store, something like Whole Foods but privately owned. We do it's a very communal area. Lots of people come in, and also doing culinary production for Restaurant Road Trip.
A lot of catering. So doing the Army stuff, any given day or night, how many were you feeding?
So where I was stationed, it would go. We'd have people on staff, people that were on the base. It might be like 200-300 people, but then we would get a notification that we're doing the training, and they would let us know that 5,000 troops were coming in. Jeez. And we had about 6 or 8 hours to figure out what we were going to do with that. So it came to thawing stuff out and opening up cans and working through some magic to try to feed all those people.
What if a dignitary came in?
They usually went to a specialty place. We did have generals come through every now and then, but there was a special facility that they did for anyone who came in of that extent.
That's awesome.
All right, we always ask you this because this event usually coincides with the NFL playoffs or the big game Super Bowl. I think I'm sick of talking about Kansas City. Let's just pretend they're going to lose.
I couldn't agree more.
San Francisco, I think sushi was a part of that
Baltimore's
menu.
going to be very easy.
Baltimore's crab cakes. We know that.
Easy.
Detroit.
Crab legs.
Detroit.
Right. Yeah.
I'm thinking Little Caesars Pizza and Oberon beer. That's all I got for my people.
That's not bad.
Detroit.
I mean, Detroit-style pizza, that pan pizza from Detroit, that's definitely not a bad call for that.
What would you guys suggest for throwing your big game party if you're going to represent Detroit, culinarily speaking?
Yeah.
What would we serve?
I mean, I would go pizza, Jeffy, because you got Detroit-style pizza, which we jokingly say isn't really a pizza, it's a casserole. But it
why?
still
What's
comes across
different?
as
Just
pizza.
because the thickness?
It's so thick, yeah, but it's delicious.
But it's not Chicago, though. It's
not quite that deep,
right?
But on a Detroit-style pizza, it's basically a focaccia. So it's baked in a pan, a really, really thick piece of bread, and they're delicious. You can put so much stuff on them, so it can hold up really, really easy. What's that?
It's topped with similar things to like New York pizza, but also different. Like their pepperoni is like a different cut of pepperoni.
Really?
Yeah. It's like things like that. It's just like little nuances make it a little different, and then we have a good friend from Detroit, so we break chops, and he's like, it's a casserole. Get out of here.
Yeah, right.
All right, so if you were going to do it, like my wife's Italian. She
Right.
does like the charcuterie. Am I saying it right?
Charcuterie, yeah.
Charcuterie. And like even last night was my birthday, so she did a whole
Happy
thing.
birthday.
But I didn't eat anything off of her thing.
Oh.
It was for all of her Italian relatives and stuff like that.
Why
and
not?
my brother, she had like pepper jelly
Okay.
and all this other stuff that she had on there, and obviously, all the different, hams and all the other stuff that they eat. But for you guys all have a different thing that you set up for your family?
Go ahead, Dan. What do you set up for the family?
Oh, man, I don't. I am a madman. I make whatever I feel like making. My family hates it because they request stuff all the time. And I'm like, yeah, maybe. And then sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And it's never the same thing twice because it's my only time to experiment. I like to get into something crazy. So sometimes I make a penne vodka with grilled chicken or something simple that my wife loves. It's something I gave it to her a long time ago. Steak, my kids love. But like I said, it's usually just me being a madman doing whatever I want, and they have to kind of like roll with the punches.
I'd love to roll with those punches.
Well, so at my house, I have teenage girls. I have 3 daughters, if you guys remember.
Right,
and
right.
They're all teenagers now. And the new thing.
So
you just
I
made about
love
that
my
already?
daughter. My 12-year-old going on 13, she'll eat anything.
Really?
Yes.
That's fantastic. So
I know.
my twin 16-year-olds are like, oh, we don't eat meat anymore. That's so gross. Ew, ew. Except for I now have one of the greatest inventions in the world. I got a Camp Chef pellet grill. You got these?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, my God. This is the greatest thing ever.
You like the pellets.
Oh, I love it. I like how simple it is, like how it takes a lot of the mistakes out of it, which is so great.
Okay.
So, but if I do a pork butt on there or something like that, my daughters will make this face. They'll make like, ew, smoker meat. Can I have some? Ew, gross. Can I have some?
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's fantastic. So my new favorite thing is that we're making at the house all the time now. I'm doing pork butts, man. It's my favorite thing.
Pork butts.
That's why we're doing the pork belly.
Coming
for
to
the
your
event.
house.
Oh, yeah, dude. And it's money. Absolutely.
Excellent.
Jeffy, what do you got?
Yeah, he brings pork butts, but he'll only bring you a little bit.
Yeah, he's saving some for
He
himself.
called me once and he was like, man, I'm coming through, Jeffy. I made this pork butt. It's the greatest thing I've ever had in my life. Oh, and he brought me a half of a deli container with a bite in it. And it was so good. And I was like, bro, I can't believe you saved
You're
this
teasing
for
me.
He goes, oh, no, there's lots back at the house. I was like, bro, that's painful.
Not helping
It was
me at
really
your
good.
house.
Really good. For sports at our house, we always do. I'm from upstate New York, so I always do some sort of chicken wing. We always do chicken wings.
Wow, he's got family up in Buffalo.
Yeah. I'm from
Tough
Ithaca,
times right now.
right outside of Ithaca, New
Are
York.
you hot wings or just any
hot
wings?
Yeah, we like hot wings. Sometimes I'll do, a different type of hot wing. I'll mix it up. I'm a weird. I ferment everything you can imagine, so I'm always making my own hot sauce of this or that, and kind of like I'll mix it up. But like Dan, my kids always request certain things, and I will.
Can people come through?
It's with a just to make a big show and give things away and make people dance and be silly and be goofy. So we're doing that all day. I'll be hosting the stage all day. And then Saturday night, the Celebrity Chef Dine Around, kind of the main event of the weekend. We'll be there presenting our pork belly burnt ends dish. So
awesome.
Come
Chef
through,
Dan, Chef Jeff, Chef Plum. Guys, thank you so much for coming on the show.
You guys are the best, man. We appreciate you.
All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back live from the Food and Wine Fest here at Mohegan Sun on Fox Sports Radio.
Clearing out the last of the midday roadwork, 84 westbound, still slower, exit 56 right out to 49 eastbound, heavy exit 43.